Hello and welcome to Viniar Athletic Center in Schenectady, New York for a semifinal matchup between the Union College Garnet Chargers and the Vassar Brewers. Here at Union College, I'm Connor Collette. I'll be taking you through today's game. Vassar wins the tip, gets the first shot of the game. It's an air ball. Rebound goes to Union. This is Union's second straight season that they've made it to the semifinals, and it's the first time they will host the semifinal game in 8 years as the number 2 seed. They earned that right, even a chance to host the next round of the playoffs, depending what the highest seed remaining is over in Troy for that RPI game. Looking for a 3 was Garside, decided against it, shot blocked. Back into the hands of Union. Now it comes. That seemed after the shot clock expired. No points on our first 2 possessions of the game. Union ended the season with a 19-6 record, 14-4 in the league. Vassar, right behind them at 13-5, earned them the 3 seed. Vassar has won both matchups so far this season between Union College and the Brewers, but Union just edged them out in the seeding to earn this home game and make the Brewers come here. First score of the game is going to be for number 21, Parker Neuenhaus, for the Brewers. Union briefly loses the ball, but now Plesser will drive to the net. The layup doesn't go. Rebound Union, put back up by number 21, Neil Dotero. He'll go to the line, looking to tie this one back up at 2.
2 shots, Neil Dotero.
Still trying to get through my opening remarks here, but both teams going at it so far, and we get our first foul of the game with 18:33 left. Dotero makes his first. All time between these two teams, 44-19 in favor of Union College, but most of those wins came within the first years of the matchup. 23-2 in the first 25 matchups. Tailed off since then, and in recent years, the Brewers have had the advantage, 7-3. And that includes 2 wins this year. That took them over that 500 mark. But Union feels confident. Their last loss versus Vassar was an OT loss. The first loss was in regulation as Vassar hits a big 3, number 3. Shea Fitzgerald, the junior guard from San Diego, California. Union shot in that last loss. They shot their worst mark of the whole season. Down at 31.4% from the field, so obviously don't want that to happen again, but seeing as you got an OT loss in that matchup, maybe you don't feel the worst out going into that. You shot badly, but you still played decently. But now it's been all Vassar so far. 7-1 in favor of the Brewers. Union hasn't found their groove on offense yet. Tipped into the backcourt by Vassar, and now they'll get a steal. Hard work by Medina earns them an extra possession, and then the dunk comes down for Mirza. I'm sorry, that wasn't Mirza. That would be Denham, number 22. Jake Plesser earns the first basket of the day for Union College. Get you some of the players to look at. Jake Plesser, top scorer for Union, 22.6. That's a historic mark in Union College history as the ball gets stuck on the rim.
Dead ball, possession arrow to Union.
Absolutely ridiculous. Ball goes to Union. But Plesser has the highest scoring average in Union College history since the 01-02 season. He's leading the conference from the field, 55.2%. He's 25th in D3. He's 17th in D3 field goals made. And if he ends at a similar average to what he's doing right now, that would be good enough for 5th in program history. Home run pass for Vassar misses its mark, was intended for number 5, Sebastian Medina, the junior forward from Rye, New York. Missed, went wide left. Union now another opportunity, looking to cut into the 6-point lead of the Brewers. Drives to the basket, never even gets up. That was the drive of Tanner Tedesco, second leading scorer on this Union team. He has some impressive stats of his own. Leads the Liberty League from behind the arc 41.2% and ranks 3rd in three-pointers made. Matthew Garside not far behind in the Liberty League Conference. 57 made threes, that's good enough for 5th. Foul for Union. DeTero caught jumping.
Union 5, Neil DeTero is first. Team's first. Media timeout on the floor.
Media timeout, 15:49 left in the first. 6-point lead for Vassar as Union tries to find their footing offensively early on in this first period. Welcome back out of media timeout. It will be 2 shots for Vassar. First trip to the line today for the Brewers. It's going to be Zinn, the first-year forward from Los Angeles, California. Quite the California base for this upstate New York-based team. Got Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco. One shot made, one shot missed. Union ball going to be inbounded. By Jack Plesser. In the first matchup between these two teams, it was a buzzer beater for Vassar that got it done. Plesser put up 30, but it wasn't enough to carry the Garnet Chargers over the Brewers. Feed to the inside, missed layup. Huge break for Union, but an offensive rebound will gain the points anyway. 9-point lead for the Brewers. And Union's offensive woes will continue. Sub for Union. They'll pull off Dufort. Didn't quite see who they subbed in. It's not flashing on the board anymore. 15 minutes in the first. Karaguzian to Denham. 3-point shot, no good. Pulled down by Zinn. Zinn's made some high-impact plays already. Union gets a steal of their own. Gets it to Plesser. Plesser goes up. Layup, good. Feels like the first momentum Union has finally scratched off early in this first half. Too many different sports. Women's basketball, hockey, men's basketball. It's all muddled up in my brain. Big man on big hat is Nieuwenhaus. Nieuwenhaus out to the corner. 3-point shot. Good. Mirza, the first-year guard. It seems like this Vassar team is getting a lot of contribution from their young core. Zinn and Mirza. Out to Plesser, mid-range shot. Off the back, offensive rebound, back to Plesser. Garside fakes the three, dribbles in. Has a new shot clock, Plesser layup, goes! Hard-fought layup through a bunch of red jerseys. Gets Union within 8. And I think more importantly, maybe scrapes away a little momentum off this Brewers squad. Mirza drives, gets across. And again, this freshman duo. Nieuwenhaus lays down the hammer. 5 points for him. Extends the lead to 10. 3-point ball, too short. Didn't get the takeoff he wanted. Feed to the inside, layup no good. And the offensive rebounds are eating Union alive. Gassi Zinn should be 7 points. I believe he laid that one down. Union calls another timeout, looking for a rally. 12:55 remaining in the first half, 19-7 in favor of the Vassar Brewers. Plesser inbound to Tedesco. No points on the day for Tedesco. Second leading scorer on this Union College squad. Tries to prove me wrong but misses the layup. Union offensive rebound, gets back to Tedesco. He passes it away, trying to go back up with it. Too much traffic. Union's just got to clear out and reset. Just looking desperate for the next basket. Down by 12. Vassar looking for their opportunity. It's Avery Lee. Point guard gets the double team. Pass to the inside to Zinn. Zinn back out. Much better defending by Union. I thought Zinn would go right up with that one. He did not. Mid-range shot off the rim. Gets out to Union. Recently subbed in. That's Collins. Collins brings it up the floor. Now Collins in the corner. Collins around to Plesser. Plesser drives, left hand, makes it between two red jerseys, layup. Plesser's making it look easy. Fighting hard through red jerseys. He has 8 points. No one else on the court right now for Union has 1. Denham, no luck. Foul against Zinn. Media timeout. As Union looks to scrape back a little bit of momentum. They trail by 10. 11:23 left in the first. back out of the media timeout. 11:23 remaining in this first half. Quite the offensive woes for Union. The only player they've been able to rely on is Plesser. You need a guy like Tedesco to get hot, or just one of your role players to get a bucket here. Collins been looking good so far, hasn't taken a shot. Down to Plesser, catches the double team, goes up, off the front of the rim. Out to Collins, a great rebound. It's going to be a backcourt violation. But man, that was some effort from Collins. Neuenhaus in the post for Vassar. Extends the lead to 12. Felt like Union had a little bit of momentum going into that timeout, but now a turnover. Pass intended for Collins was a little bit behind him. Tedesco missed the mark. Plesser trying to defend two guys on the inside. Mistake, doesn't go for that shot. Could have easily had a foul. Three-pointer, no good. Bounces right back out to the shooter. Heavily contested, no foul. Gonna play again, layup no good. Brought down by Union. Some heavy breaks there for Union. Might save them a little bit of momentum going. 10 minutes left in the first. Easily could have been a couple fouls there, especially if that first shot went up as a Union player essentially jumped over him. It's gonna be a charge on it's gonna be a charge on Tanner Tedesco. Not what you want to see if you're Union here. Difficult time. I mean, obviously, a playoff game. Tons of time left. You don't want to count your eggs too early. 11 points behind, but just seems like Union can't string together the plays that they need. Big rebound on the defensive end. That's Scott Schmidt, the sophomore forward, as it seems like Union's throwing up a few different lines here, trying to give people chances. Big man on big man. It's Neuenhaus versus Schmidt. Neuenhaus against Schmidt again. Goes to his left hand. Layup no good. Plesser tips it out to Tedesco. Tedesco back up to Plesser. Plesser's got to fight verse 2. Feed to the inside. Shot goes. Number 14, Cade First. The first-year guard from Manchester, Massachusetts. Gets a couple for Union. Now First defending. Matched up against Lee. I'm sorry, that will be Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets one to fall. 12-point game.
Vassar College before Victor Karagusian is first, team's third.
Karagusian will catch a foul. The junior guard from San Francisco, California. Drive down the left hand, knocked away, but they're going to say it was knocked away by himself. As I think one of the cruxes here for Union is, doesn't seem like Tedesco can get it going. The junior guard from Voorheesville, New York has been an essential part of this Union College team. Three from the corner will go. Kaz Mirza. Another first year. Transition the other way. A big block for Collins results in a foul.
Union foul number 33, Jack Plesser.
Plesser.
His first. Media timeout on the floor.
Plesser will get the foul. Media timeout. We'll be back in a second. Back out of our media timeout. Gonna be 2 shots for Vassar. The first one will go. Now up to a 16-point lead for the Brewers. It's consistently grown from the start of this game. I mean, the first burst really came at the beginning. But a 17-point lead. Sub 8 minutes left. Plesser out to Garside, slips through the hands. Vassar brings the ball down. Right-handed layup, no good. Inside for Neuenhaus. Neuenhaus goes back up, and Union brings it down for Plesser. Big miss. Union a chance to finally bite back. Shot from the arc, no good. Off the back of the rim, back towards the shooter. Rebound brought down by Vassar. Neuenhaus over to Karazugian. Tries to throw a lob to Neuenhaus. Gets the foul call.
Union foul number 22, Billy Fugian. His first. Team sport.
Not in love with that one. Both teams have been relatively low on fouls, though. 3-point shot. That one was from Fitzgerald. No good. Union picks up the ball. Tanner Tedesco trying to get going. Working off the pick towards his right hand. Spins back. Garside. 3-pointer. Goes! Only the second basket from a Union player not named Jack Plesser. 3-pointer from Vassar. Bounces high and wide. Plesser with the rebound to Tedesco. Tedesco working with Plesser. Around to Garside. Garside off the pick. Goes towards his left hand. Out to the corner. 3-point shot. No good. Plesser with the rebound. Wants to go back up with it, and he gets it. Union fighting back. 12-point game. The students getting back into it as the momentum shifts. Neuenhouse out by the three-point line. Big man on big man. Floater, no good. Finds to Zinn. Zinn off the back of the rim. Back to Zinn. He'll be fouled. Zinn and Neuenhouse's duo has just done such a good job on the offensive end of the floor. And I mean, part of it will go right up to height. Union's tallest player on the floor right now, 6'5". Zinn, 6'8". Neuenhouse, also 6'8". Kind of Vassar's big lineup, putting their two tallest players on the floor at the same time. Oh, I'm sorry, Neuenhouse is listed at 6'9". Out behind the three-point arc, Union messes up the switch. Leaves an easy layup, but it's going to be missed by Sebastian Medina. Out to Tedesco. Tedesco to his right hand. Long twos missed. Back up and gets the shot. Scott Schmidt, the sophomore forward from Bedminster, New Jersey, gets a big offensive rebound and score. And I think that was Neuenhouse for three. The big man. Silences the Union crowd. 13-point game. Finally found like Union has a little bit of offense though. While maybe the score hasn't drastically moved, the feeling in the building definitely has. Fighting hard through the picks. Gets misdirection. Floater misses. Rebound Union. Tanner Tedesco goes the other way. He'll drive to his right hand, has an alleyway, takes the shot, rolls around the rim, no good. Rebound, Denham. Fitzgerald carries it up the court. In his left hand, he's going to work with Denham. Denham back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald going against Tedesco. Fitzgerald to his left hand, runs into traffic, tries to go underneath, gets a layup, misses the rim. Gonna go with Tedesco the other way. Tedesco drives past, spins around, gonna go back to Schmidt. Schmidt handoff, misses its mark. It's gonna be out on Union. A major fumble on the Schmidt-Garside handoff. We'll have a media timeout. 3:30 remaining in the game. 13-point lead for the Brewers. Back out of the media timeout. Union has trailed for the entirety of this match. All 16:30. While still down by 13, it feels certainly like emotionally they've gotten much closer to Vassar in this game. Now both teams jockeying for position, but Vassar still resting on their laurels, that big lead they grew in the first few minutes. Missed layup, tipped in. Phenomenal play from Denham. How will Union answer? Turnovers have been a big issue for the Garnett Chargers so far. It'll be Garside. Garside about to be Kubian. Back inside to Dufort goes. Christian Dufort, the senior from Saratoga Springs, gets an important one down for Union, keeps the lead at 13. Down to Neuenhaus. The height's been a big difference in this matchup so far. Neuenhaus at 6'9". The Union only countering him at 6'6". Layup doesn't go. Neuenhaus wanted a foul. Did not happen. Tedesco brings it down, working off a Dufort pick. Back to Dufort. Has space to shoot. Garside, three, no good. That one was very close. Bounced around the inside of the rim, had a good arc to it. Just not quite on the mark. Sub 2 minutes. Union really just maybe doesn't need to win in points, but needs an emotional win going into halftime. Foul Garside. 1:42 remaining in the half. Vassar enters the bonus. Neuenhaus in the corner. Layup, no good. Foul. 2 shots coming for Karazugian. To the pleasure of the Union crowd, first shot is missed. 137. Trying to think of how this could go well for Union. I mean, obviously 2 missed free throws is huge. I think you just need big three-pointer, buzzer beater of any kind, obviously. Some kind of momentum bringer going into halftime to create an atmosphere that they can bring back this game. The second is a miss. That is huge for Union. Plusser brings one down. Union crowd taking credit for those. Tanner Tedesco brings it up the floor. Almost said the ice. Too much hockey. Plusser to his right hand. Spins back. Right-handed layup blocked. Offensive rebound. Maybe the most atrocious goaltending I've seen in my entire life. That was Cade First, the first-year guard, his second basket of the day, and that wasn't even a normal goaltend. Went up right through the center of the rim to block that one. I mean, I guess when the shot's going in, might as well see what you can get over on the eyes of the ref. It's not like they can score more than 2 on that. Long three. Goes. A deep shot for Shea Fitzgerald. Silences the Union crowd. 14-point lead, 50 seconds remaining. Union could have 2 more possessions. Possibly more. Dufort, 3! Christian Dufort answers. Back down to 11. Timeout Vassar. 33 seconds on the clock, 25 on the shot clock. Union will have time for another possession. We'll be back in a second. back out of the Vassar timeout. Under 36 remaining on the clock. 30 seconds, sorry, not 36, 30 seconds. Vassar wants to hold, but they won't get the last shot. Union will have a chance to retaliate. Could be a big three-point swing. Union gets the steal. Have to get it out. Dufour with the ball. Under 10 seconds. That's enough time. Don't want to rush it. Garside goes to his left. Feed to the inside to Collins. Collins gets two. Travel. They'll have another chance. Collins. Harrison Collins, a sophomore guard from Portland, Connecticut. Huge basket there, but can I say he brought a lot of energy onto the floor earlier in this game when it felt like Union was dead. Didn't get a basket for it. I don't even think he got a shot attempt for it. I think he might have even gotten credit with the turnover, but he brought a lot of energy earlier. Gets rewarded for it there. Shot Union, no good. Would have been huge momentum-wise. But they cut the lead to under double digits. 36-27 will be where we'll end it. 15 minutes, we'll be right back here for the second half as Union fights back from a large deficit in the Liberty League semifinal game. Welcome back for the second half of what's been an exciting matchup so far. Liberty League semifinal bout between Union College and the Vassar Brewers. Christian Dufort hits a 3 after Neuenhaus got the first bucket of the half. Union trails by 9. Plesser backing down, gets the double team, passes out, goes to Garside. Garside over to Tedesco. Tedesco down to Dufort. Dufort hand off to Plesser. Union can't find a hole. 7 seconds left. Dufort 3 goes! The Garnet Chargers are alive. They trail by 6. 3-pointer answered. Number 3, Shea Fitzgerald. He's hit some intense threes so far this game. Hits a big answer to the Union College crowd. Back to 9. Dufort fakes. Goes over to Tedesco. Tedesco's trapped in the corner. Up across. Dufort 3, short. Karazugian up the court. Medina over to Neuenhaus. Neuenhaus by far the largest player on the court right now. And he shoots over Plesser. Union running maybe kind of a small ball lineup right now. They don't really have a big guy to put out there at this moment. A dramatic finish for Detero. Gets one to slow roll backwards and in. 9-point game. Karazugian gets the ball to the corner. Fitzgerald. He's hit some crazy threes so far. Goes to his left hand. A foul.
Union foul number 12, Matthew Garside, his second. Team's first of the half. Points David Denham.
.12-point game. Neil Detero hits a phenomenal turnaround jumper. Bring this game back to 10. Out to Neuenhaus. Neuenhaus over to Fitzgerald. Back in. Neuenhaus turns, beats Plesser. Union just doesn't have an answer for Neuenhaus at the moment. 15 points for the big man. Plesser drive right-handed. Grabbed at the back by Neuenhaus. Going to be off of him. Plesser to his right hand. Fakes left-handed layup, it goes. 10-point game. Plesser has 12. Next highest player on Union is Dufort with 10. Been the only real sources of points so far in this game for the Garnet Chargers. Tanner Tedesco sitting with 0. We'll have a media timeout. 15:52 remaining in the game. We'll be back in a second. back out of the media timeout. Neuenhaus feeds the inside to Zinn. Zinn misses the layup. Stays a 10-point game. Union trying to chip away. Closest they've been is 8. Tedesco, 3! His first points of the game. Cuts the lead to 7. Neuenhaus at the three-point line, working against Plesser, has to throw it out. Drive, shot, no good. Offensive rebound is dropped. Picked up by Garside, it's going the other way. Tedesco is going to initiate. Plesser stops at the three-point line, drives, turnaround jumper, it goes! It's a 5-point game. Neuenhaus, he shoots the long 2, bounces out. Tedesco brings up the ball. Union looking to take their time on an important possession. Bring it within 1 score. Garside, he's working against Neuenhaus. Seems like a mismatch. Inside. Plesser, he gets it! Viniar Athletic Center is filled to the brim. Vassar has to take a timeout. They need to stop the bleeding. It's a 3-point game, 14:22 left in the game.
With his first bucket of the game tonight, Union's Tanner Tedesco becomes the 26th player in program history to reach 1,000 career points. Congratulations, Tanner.
And Tanner Tedesco reaches 1,000 career points. I'm sure he's not thinking about that right now. He's just thinking about how to get his team back in front. Sub 15 minutes in the second half. Union is feeding off of the crowd. The crowd is feeding off of the players. Bringing this game back close. We'll be back in just a second. Vassar brings the ball up the court, out to the far corner. Drives. Great pass. Finds Nathan Denham on the inside. Gets a layup. Extends the lead to 5.
Vassar College for 3, Shea Fitzgerald, his team's first pass.
Foul against Denham. It's going to be the first of the half for the Brewers. Neuenhaus comes out. Back comes in Zinn. Zinn's made some big plays as a first year so far today. Maybe not as many as Neuenhaus, but they had both of them in for a time. That Union really struggled to get offensive rebounds. Plesser goes up. He's blocked. Foul. Goes against Zinn as I speak his praises. 2 shots coming from Plesser. He already has 16 for the night. We talked about just the great heights Plesser has reached this season. Gunning for the best scoring average in Union College history since the 01-02 season. That's if he stays the same. I mean, obviously, if Union keeps playing and he keeps playing well, that could obviously go up. Plesser shoots. goes down back to a one-score game, 50-47. Union trailed by over 10 points for the vast majority of this game. They're finally back within one score. Fitzgerald working with Karazugian. Fitzgerald, three-pointer. Fitzgerald hits it. He has been so clutch for Vassar today. 16 points. He's up there with Neuenhaus for the top scorers for Vassar, but I think his shots have seemed even more important. As Union's Plesser, he's fighting underneath the basket with Zinn, turns the ball over. And, I mean, I'll still point it out as Vassar hasn't been as dominant at rebounds as they were in the first half, but Union's tallest player on the court right now is Jack Plesser at 6'5", while Vassar's tallest player on the court is going to be Zinn at 6'8". And honestly, it feels like the size difference seems larger than that. I mean, you get into weight as well when Neuenhaus is on the court. It's a huge difference. Foul going against Union. Currently a 6-point lead. Going to have the chance to move it to 8.
Team's third. 3 shots coming for Shea Fitzgerald.
Shea Fitzgerald rolls the first over the front of the rim. Takes some time to talk about Union has showed out great. I know it's athletes for athletes. I've seen the women's lacrosse team here. I've seen a lot of the different squads at Union. I've seen the football team here. I see the fraternities here. Shout out to Theta Delta Chi. See them all walking over from Edwards House, which is right next to Viniar. Sure they're having a good time there, and then coming over to support their friends, their classmates here at Viniar Athletic Center. So great show out for the white out as well. I'm sure you can see on your screen quite a few white shirts, jerseys, sweaters over on the far side. Union looking to cut into the lead, down by 9. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Zinn. Just a pure height effort. Again, it's Plesser goes up. He really has the right positioning for that. He had decent jump timing. Maybe was a little bit late, but Zinn, the taller player, able to take it up over his head. Rebound, great job. Plesser getting up, snagging that one down. Tanner Tedesco going the other way, gets stripped. That was Karazugian. Done a good job today as well. He's fought for some huge points. Floater from Karaguzian. Rebound goes off the backboard. Going to be out on Vassar, going back the way of the Garnett Chargers.
Media timeout on the floor.
Media timeout. Union trails by 9. 11:50 left in the second. We'll be back in a sec. Plesser. Cross. Gets it to Tedesco. Tedesco doesn't take the three. Tedesco hand off to Collins. Collins around to Plesser. Union weaving in and out, but finding it tough to get past this Vassar defense. Collins, three. It goes! Collins cuts it back to 6. I think Collins has been huge in this game. I talked about it a little bit earlier, but he's just brought so much energy every time he's on the floor. Diving on it, huge rebound for Jacobian. Tedesco just hasn't been able to find it today. He's got 5 points, but maybe not what you expect out of your player in a game like this. His hit won through and just didn't quite find it that way. I think he was trying to step back past the three-point line, didn't get the jump he wanted, didn't get the power he wanted. It was on good line, but just didn't get all the way to the rim. Just under 11 minutes, 6-point game. Union still well within striking position. Lob over to Neuenhaus. Into Zinn. Zinn, highly contested. Union doing a great job defensively. Just got to find the baskets on the other end to make it count. Out to Tedesco, over to Plesser. Plesser, three-pointer. No good, long left. Neuenhaus comes up with the rebound. Fitzgerald brings it up the court. Scoring leader for this Vassar squad. Working with Medina. Medina right-handed layup, doesn't take it. Goes to Zinn. Zinn reverse, sends it in. Honestly, this has been maybe the most effective lineup, I think, for at least offensively for Vassar, the Zinn Neuenhaus combo. I think this lineup's just proven a little bit too big for Union to deal with. Three-pointer, it goes! Jacobian! From the corner. Unexpected when Union needed it most. 5-point game. Sub 10 minutes. They need just as good of a play on this end. Jacobian versus Neuenhaus. Neuenhaus picks up his dribble. He's far away. Throws a layup, misses the net. Jacobian with some huge defense versus a big man they've been unable to stop. Tedesco to his right hand. Turns back. Jacobian fakes the three. Back out to the corner. No shot. Tedesco resets the play. 15 on the shot clock. Tedesco to his left hand. Chased by 2. Mid-range. Goes! Rattles in for Plesser. 20 on the night. Union's College leading scorer has been coming through all night. Double team. Jacobian catches a foul on a block that I know the Union College fans aren't going to take. I can see the stress now on some of those fans wearing white, as it feels like this game starts to mount. Just on your chest. Gets it into Neuenhaus. He's versus Jacobian. Back to Neuenhaus. Stripped by Garside. A huge defensive play. They're doing a much better job at collapsing and making Vassar pass the ball and make mistakes. Plesser against Zinn. Finds around to Jacobian. He's versus Neuenhaus. Drives on the inside. Gets out to Garside. Garside not a lot of space to work with. Goes all the way back around to Collins. Collins out to Plesser. Plesser gets double teamed. Garside three! Air ball left. Union just hasn't been able to find a lot of points from their role players. Or I don't even want to say role players. Some of their maybe secondary stars. Guys you expect to find you 10 points, or in a big game, maybe find you 10, 15 points. Haven't been able to get that. Just a couple of scores. Guy like Garside, someone you want to see to hit a couple big threes just down the stretch. Again, I'll say I think Paul Collins has played phenomenal. He only has 5 points on the game, but that's more than a lot of Union's starters. On the other end, Otero. I'm sorry. That was Denham with the basket. Plesser up top of the arc. Finds Dufort. Dufort's been big in this one. It's really been Dufort and Plesser that have done the majority of the scoring. Give me immediate timeout. Union trails by 5. 7:27 left in the half. We'll be back in a second. Union turnover out of the timeout. 5-point game, 7:20 remaining. Try to get my right volume here. As we try to count down these final few minutes of one of these teams' season. Turnaround jumper, no good. Tedesco gets the pickup. Tedesco turns to his left, away to Yakubian. Yakubian over to Garside. Garside drives, catches a foul. Tries to bring Union back a little in this foul category. Union caught a couple early. Back to this large lineup that Union struggled with. The Zinn and Neuenhouse matchup's been tough for rebounds for Union. But they're leaving the outside quite open. Yakubian has a chance for three, doesn't take it. Gives the ball away, lets Dufort go up. The floater doesn't go. Tried to squeak that one over the front of the rim. Didn't get enough power, down by 5. Drive to the inside versus Tedesco. Bounce to Neuenhouse. Neuenhouse versus Yakubian. Misses the lay. Yakubian has done a phenomenal job versus Neuenhouse in the second half. He was pretty much scoring at will in the first and maybe even the first few minutes of the second half, but last 10, he's done a phenomenal job of defending. Plesser comes in versus Zinn, makes a left-handed layup, back within one score. Drive to the center. Layup comes short. Caught up in a sea of white jerseys. Elects not to shoot the three-pointer. It's going to be Neuenhouse versus Yakubian again. Yakubian gets called. Union's going to go back small ball. I don't love that versus matchup. Yakubian's done such a good job, but obviously he's going to need a break as they might want him for these final few minutes. He's been good at defending Neuenhouse. It's really just got to be a team effort. Union's got to be able to crunch down, get rebounds, and fight versus these big men on the inside. Or Neuenhouse actually subbed out, so that's what prompted the sub from Coach Murphy. Ball on the ground, picked up by Plesser. Trying to go the other way. Tedesco. Vassar's going to get back in. No transition opportunity. Tedesco, right-handed layup. A great push. Tedesco gets his third basket of the day. Or he gets his second basket of the day. 1 point game. Deneman Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald goes to his left. Passes it off to Kuzguzian. Kuzguzian mid-range, no good. Pulled down by Garside. Union has a chance to take the lead for the first time in today's game. 60-59 in favor of the Brewers. Drive to the left, mid-range shot, it goes! It goes! An off-balance shot from Tedesco, who hasn't been able to get it going all day. Takes the lead for the first time for Union. And Vassar steps out of bounds. 4:36 remaining. Union has the lead and the ball. Can they extend? Union looking to get a little bit better in their spot. Plesser with the ball. He's going to drive. Passes out to Garside. Garside goes baseline. Back to Plesser. Plesser left-handed layup. It goes! 3-point lead for the Garnett Chargers. Vassar back the other way. Can they answer? Karaguzian. Off to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald three. He answers. Tie game. Silences the Union crowd. 63-63. Folks, we have a game. 3:59 remaining in the second. Media timeout. Oh, sorry, that will be a Vassar timeout. It will also be our media timeout. We'll be back in just a minute. Phenomenal game so far for this Liberty League semifinal matchup here at Viniar Athletic Center. Back out of a Vassar timeout. We're tied 63-63 with 4 minutes remaining. Folks, Union had some phenomenal basketball games last year. I don't know if you saw those series of Garside buzzer beaters. As the ref and Coach Murphy are having quite the heated conversation. Coach Chris Murphy, I think, is just saying, "Hey, I'll back off. I don't want a penalty." But we had quite the series of basketball games heading into the playoffs for Union College. Some intense matchups. But I don't know if anything's matched this level of comeback that we've seen. Tedesco brings the ball up the court. Number 5 to his left hand. Feet to the inside to Plesser. Plesser working against Karuzian. Plesser falls down. Gets his pass out. It's going the other way. Foul. Don't want to say it's a good foul, but Tedesco doesn't have a chance to block that one. Smaller in stature player. Pulls him down to maybe save a point. 3:40 remaining, 63-63. 2 shots for Fitzgerald. He nails one. In comes Garside, out comes Collins. Rebounders for Union. It's going to be Dufort and Plesser. But they're going against the big man lineup of Neuenhaus and Zinn, which I think has been the best lineup for Vassar. Bounces off. Plesser rebound. 1 point game. Tedesco brings it up. Working with Plesser. Plesser handoff. Over to Dufort. Dufort to Tedesco. Tedesco draws 2. Turns around. Doesn't make a pass to take advantage of the shift. Loses the dribble going the other way. Got to keep this a 1-score game. 3:14 remaining. Medina turns around. He's heavily pestered. Balls bounces around, finally off of Vassar. Union keeps 1 point behind. Garnett Chargers need to take a deep breath. Call timeout. No, it's going to be Union, yeah. PA announcer got it wrong. I was right. Just saying. 2:52 remaining in the game. Again, I want to take the second to, if you weren't here at the beginning of the game, trying to get you some of the meaningful stats, the meaningful thoughts about this matchup. Second stage season for Union in the Liberty League semifinals. Their first time hosting the Liberty League semifinals in 8 years. Union comes in at 14-4, Vassar at 13-5. That leaves Union with the 2 seed, Vassar with the 3. Vassar beat Union twice this year, once on a buzzer beater, once in overtime. Last 10 games, Vassar's won 7-3, but Union owns the all-time advantage, 44-19. Most of those coming in the first 25 meetings, 23-2. Last time Plesser put up 30. He's well on his way at 24 right now, but it wasn't enough to take them over the opponents. Problem was Union shooting at three-pointers, shot 31.4% from the field in that game against Vassar. Looking to have some better three-point shooting as this one tries to wrap itself up. Garside drives. Out to Dufort. Dufort 3! No good. Wide left. It's Karaguzian. Karaguzian drives baseline. Sends it out. 3-point from the corner. It hits. It hits. He has been so clutch all game. Shea Fitzgerald, the junior guard from San Diego, California, out of Cathedral Catholic, has had one of the best games. I think I've seen 26 points, and everyone's been clutch. Plesser misses the layup. Full court press. We're under 2 minutes. A made shot from Vassar would make this a very difficult game to win. Double team comes. They back off. It's Medina and Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald with the ball. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Double team comes to Fitzgerald. Mid-range shot. Out. Put back up. Rebound Plesser. Huge defensive play from the Union College Garnett Chargers. Need to make a shot now. Out to the corner. Garside drives. Layup goes. 2-point game. Can the defense hold? 1:10 remaining. Timeout, Vassar. 1:06 remaining. 67-65. Union College trails by 2. The crowd is here. They're ready to support. They've believed in the comeback the whole time. Union trailed by 10 for half of this game. Brought it back just before the end of the first half to within 7. It's been back and forth second period, but now they trail by just 2. They've only led for maybe a minute on the clock, which was just a few seconds ago. Can they bring it back? We will find out after this timeout. Again, just want to give all credit to the Union fans. It's been a great showing tonight. It's the whiteout. I see a lot of white on the far side of the screen. I see the baseball team. I see the women's lacrosse team. I see Union football. I see the fraternity, Theta Delta Chi, my fraternity, showing out and supporting Union. Can they stop? Can they keep it a one-score game? Shot. No good. Off the front of the rim. Rebound. Foul. Against Vassar. Medina goes out. Nobody really in foul trouble on either team. No one on the floor, at least. Out comes Jacobian for Union. So that's a big defensive switch. That's mirroring the switch of Neuenhouse coming off the floor and going to a smaller matchup. Union also wants to go a little more offensive as they go on. Out to the corner. Finds Plesser. Plesser working against Zinn. First, timeout.
Timeout called by Union.
Coach Chris Murphy not liking what he's seeing. Calls a timeout.
It is a full timeout.
36 seconds. Depending how long they take, I mean, Union might have to play the foul game after this one. You make a shot, you're right back in it. 36.4 seconds for these seniors to extend their season just a few more days until Sunday. See how far they can make it. Just 2 points away. A 3 would give them the lead. A 2 would tie it up. Should give you some of the, maybe the emotionality of this game. Some of the big seniors you're looking at for Union. Christian Dufort, senior forward from Saratoga Springs. Neil DeTero, senior forward from Suffern, New York. Tanner Tedesco, a junior. These guys are fighting for their basketball careers and the rest of their seasons. Union crowd trying to hype them up. It's going to be Plesser on the inbound. I'm sure they have a set play. On your near side, you have First. In the center, you have Tedesco. Tedesco's going to pop out. He gets the ball. Sends it over to Dufort. Dufort was looking for Plesser on the inside. He had the pass. He had the pass to Plesser, but a huge defensive play from Nathan Denham. Okay, Union saved enough time on the saved enough time on the clock. They're gonna do it. They're gonna have to do a. They fouled already. I'm sorry. I thought that might have been a Vassar timeout. Impressive, maybe, from Union to foul so quick. The shooter is Nathan Denham. The building is roaring. First one makes it in the most dramatic fashion that I've seen. He's a 63% free throw shooter. Misses the second. Rebound Plesser. It's a 3-point game. Tons of time on the clock. Drives right, Garside, layup, foul. Would have been a huge and one. Foul prevents the make.
Vassar foul number 8, Justin's in. His second. Team's fifth. 2 shots, Matt Garside.
Garside gets 2. I'm working hard here to get you guys the stats. Misses the first. Garside, he's a 77% shooter. Makes the second. 2-point game. Union needs a steal. Tedesco will foul. They foul a 75% free throw shooter. I've never heard this building so loud. Trying to prevent Karaguzian from hitting a free throw. A 75% shooter. Can he make the free throw? He makes one. Karaguzian for the second. Vassar drops back. He makes it. 4-point game. Union needs a 3. Drive to the right hand. Shot foul.
Vassar foul number 4, free throw, Karaguzian. 2 shots coming, Tanner Tedesco.
Tanner Tedesco, a nearly 90% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Will he hit the second? He does. It's a 3-point game. Tedesco comes out for Collins. Tedesco already has 4 fouls. They can't leave him in. Stretch pass. Will it hit its mark? The Union had their chance. A turnover there would change the game. The stretch pass missed. Collins unable to beat him down the floor. Great effort. We'll take a quick timeout. Be back for the final 13.1 of this game. Union needs Vassar to miss both.
Union is challenging the previous play.
It will be a challenge. Might as well. No reason not to. We'll be back in a second. To the chagrin of Union fans, the challenge is unsuccessful. It'll be Vassar ball. Union will foul and look for the Brewers to miss 2. Turnover! They say he stepped out of bounds. They say he stepped out of bounds. The Union fans. Union will now foul.
Union foul number 14, Cade Hurst. Second, team's 9.
Tedesco will come back in for Collins. They don't have enough time to really foul again. It's now or never. Will Shea Fitzgerald missed 2. The 88% free throw shooter makes his first. He'll make 2. Matthew Garside down the floor, has to shoot a 3. He'll take it off the rim, and that will be the game. Vassar College extends their season. Union ends in devastation. Final score, 72-67. Thank you for tuning in. Please tune back in or show up in person for Sunday. Union College women's team will take on an unknown opponent. I don't know who they're playing, but it will be here. So please show up. Thank you for tuning in, and have a good night.